My next guest is a regenerative farmer and founder of Southbrook Organic Vineyards in Niagara-on-the-Lake. He's putting a spotlight on food sovereignty and regenerative farming, starting in his own backyard. I'd like to welcome Bill Redelmeir to The Source. So Bill, why don't you tell us, it's that hard word I've been trying to get all morning here, regenerative farming.
Well, regenerative farming, especially if it's certified, and we're the first farm in Canada to have the regenerative organic certification, it means that you're putting back into the soil more than you're taking out of it. Farming for the last 100 years or so has turned to almost mining the soil, taking out organic matter, taking out nutrients, and leaving the soil in worse shape or less soil in the first place than you started with. So what we're trying to do is to build that soil back up and to show it's possible and to show other people how to do it as well.
And so what is this kind of farming? Why is it so critical to the future of Canadian food?
So we've lost huge amounts of soil over the last 100 years, not only in Ontario, but all across the world where people are farming. We're turning good soil into deserts. We're losing organic matter is the easiest way to measure it. Conventional farming, when you first start farming, might be around 6%, the fresh soil might be around 6% organic matter. When you farm it row crops and plowing and tilling the soil, you get it down to 2 or 2.5% organic matter. We've actually got ours up to about 9%.
Wow.
And what that means is it holds water better, it holds nutrients better, it's less likely to lose soil into the waterways. It's just what we need to start doing. We only have so much land that's farmable in the world. We can't waste it.
And what has the movement been like here in the Niagara region?
I'm going to go to something else slightly. So I'll talk about organics because the regenerative organic is really too new. Nobody's really picked up on it. Mm-hmm. But with organics, I had farmed all my life. I came to Niagara to grow grapes and to move the winery from north of Toronto 20 years ago or so. And at that point, there was 2 other organic vineyards, 1 other organic winery. And over the last 10 or 12 years, we purchased organic grapes from probably 14 or 15 different organic vineyards. It's growing, but it's growing slowly.
Yeah.
So here in Ontario, maybe 1% of the vineyards are certified organic. In France, it's close to 20%.
Wow.
And
so there's a way to go.
There's a way to go, but it is starting. People are realizing that the quality of the wines are better, but also the quality of life for the people that are working in or near the vineyards is better. We're not handling all these horrible chemicals that we're allowed to.
Right. Now, you launched a new mini doc entitled Ode to Niagara with a special guest, Canadian chef Keith Pears. So tell me a bit about the doc.
So the documentary really was about the food movement in Niagara. We're in one of the richest food areas in the world. Just think of all the, not only grapes, but peaches and plums and raspberries and cherries and all of that sort of thing. So we're here, it's some of the best, both for climate reasons and soil reasons, some of the best in Canada. We need to support it. So as we started to launch it, was just about when everybody started to buy Canadian. So it's a really move in the great direction. But we started Southbrook, my wife and I, as a fruit and vegetable market 40 years ago. And at that point, we made the decision we would sell only Ontario products. So this is really in what I'm trying to do. We're trying to get people to go back to seasonality, to go back to local. You know, if you support local agriculture, those are the people that are paying taxes, sending kids to school, you know, all of the things that we want people to do.
And where can people watch the documentary?
It's on our website.
Okay.
You can link to it. It's on YouTube. The easiest thing to do is just to send us an email and we can send you a link. The tie to Keith Pears is we sponsored the Bocuse d'Or, which is the World Cup of chefing.
Okay.
In Lyon in France, and Keith was he was the Canadian representative. Each country, 75 countries enter, 24 of them get to go to Lyon and compete, And Keith not only competed in Lyon, he finished in the top half, which is a really good mark for Canadian cooking.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's definitely something that we want to promote and have people check out. And of course, come to the winery as well. Thank you for coming in today, Bill.
Thank you ever so much for having me. Yeah, come to the winery. It's an interesting experience. We think it's
Deal.
a wonderful
You
place.
will see me there.
Thank you, Kate.